it's just crazy how other people can create insecurities in your head sometimes that you probably didn't even have before, or, you know, but you just gotta stand strong in who you are. Hey y'all, if you're new here, I'm Nia. Welcome back to Nia Bia TV. So if you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about starting a YouTube because I get a lot of questions about this and it's very annoying, like explaining it over and over through text with people that probably aren't even going to use the information that I'm giving. So it's like, I'd rather just make a video, and if someone asks me, I'm just going to send them the link to this. So let's get into it. So first thing you need to know about starting a YouTube is you just gotta start. Make the channel. Like, even if you don't post anything yet, make the channel, get your name, you know, put a picture on there that's gonna be like your profile picture or whatever. Start there and then figure out what it is that you want your channel to be about. I know this one girl, a lot of y'all probably know her because she blew up really fast on YouTube. Her name is, dang, what's her name? I haven't watched her videos in a little minute. She always eating tiramisu. I love her channel, but I cannot think of, my memory is so bad, like it's really bad. Oh, Kelly Stamps, I love her. She has so many subscribers and so many views, and the thing about her is she doesn't even have, like, I don't even want to say talent, but her channel isn't like about hair or just about clothes or anything like that. It's her personality. Her personality is what makes her channel and what makes people come back to her and watch her channel, because her personality is like contagious. Like, it's so funny. So that's one thing. Like, if you don't have like a talent or anything in particular, if you have a good personality on camera, then that will take you really far. So a lot of questions that I get is, what do I record my videos on? I record my videos on my phone. I have an iPhone 12 Pro Max, but I used to record on my 8 Plus for like 2 years. So most of the videos that you see, like the early videos, they was recorded on my 8 Plus, and I still have my 8 Plus to this day. I don't think I'm gonna give it up because I don't want to. But I saw a SZA tweet and it was like, SZA done had that 8 Plus for forever, and I felt hurt because I still got mine too. But anyways, I record on my phone. I've been wanting to get a camera for a minute, but then I just been thinking, like, I don't know, like, I'm not in no rush. And also my phone has been doing good. Like, I got extra storage and it's pretty clear, but I'll probably eventually get a camera. But I was watching, I know I'm just dropping all these YouTuber names, but I was watching Kaylin Nicole's video. She's so funny as well, and she's still recording on her phone, and she got like, what, 1 million followers, something like that, and she's still recording on her phone. So you don't have to get the latest camera or the latest thing to to start your YouTube. You don't have to. I feel like if you keep waiting for certain things to happen, or for you to get certain things to finally start, you're going to just be holding yourself back from starting. You just have to start with what you have sometimes and work with that. I remember when I first started, I ordered a ring light off Amazon that I still have, which I need to get a new one because the stand is kind of broken. But I ordered a ring light off Amazon and a little glitter backdrop and recorded off my 8 Plus and started from there. You just got to start somewhere. So don't feel pressured to have all these high-tech expensive things to start your channel. Software that I use another question I get a lot is, what do I use to edit my videos? I use iMovie. I used to edit on my phone, on my iPhone. iMovie is free, but now I edit on my laptop, and I need to get a new laptop as well because the laptop I have is it's like refurbished, but it was when I was first starting out, so I didn't really think I needed to spend like so much money on a laptop when I was just starting out. And I'm really thankful for that because it's like I got to see, okay, how to work this, how the software is, like how it is on here first. so that once I do upgrade, I know how to use it. I know, I know the basics of it. So I'm probably going to get a laptop probably for my birthday, probably the newest one. But yeah, so I edit on my laptop now, but when I first started, I was editing on my phone, which is cool when you're first starting, but the more you start to edit, you're gonna want a laptop because you can do more things, like the smaller things, the tedious things, the editing. You can do more on a laptop, to me. But when you're first starting, you can get the job done with doing it on your phone, like speeding up the video, sound, adding music, stuff like that. The other thing I want to talk about is copyright. So I'm not even gonna lie, I still be getting copyrighted sometimes, because some music that you be thinking, oh, you can use, you still can't use. Like, even if it's not like popular, like you can still get copyrighted for it. So what I've been doing now, what I started to do is look up free for profit music on YouTube and then use that music. But sometimes even with that, it's like it still be copyrighted, or the music that they're using in their actual beat or whatever is copyrighted. So it's like you really just gotta search for music sometimes. But what I did find is they have this channel on YouTube for all for all music, background music, and they got like different types, and it's called, let me tell y'all the channel name. It's called Audio Library. I'm just now finding out about this, 2 years later. This is the first time I found this on my own. I forgot how I even found this, but yeah. Another thing about YouTube, another thing about anything that you really want to do, you need to do your research. You really need to look and research and read certain things so you can know what you're getting yourself into. I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, I watched so many videos on how to start your YouTube channel, what you need to know, just everything, what people edit on, what do they use, like everything, research, Google, everything, okay? Research. Don't be scared to research and read, okay? Before you ask people questions, read. I'm so tired a little bit, but I really mean that. Read. Like, people really don't like reading. Like, read, please. You can answer your own questions sometimes by just reading. People want things so easy. That's what I'm realizing, and I'm a victim of that too. I be wanting things easy, but what saves me is I don't like asking for help, and I don't like depending on nobody. So it's like, if I can figure it out myself, I'm gonna do that first. But yeah, anyways, another question I get is like, how much money did I make on my first check? My first check I made, I don't know the exact number, but it was like $390. It was almost like $400. It was like $390, or it might have been like $370. And that's the next thing we're gonna talk about, making money off YouTube. So to make money off YouTube, you have to be monetized. You can make money 2 ways from YouTube, probably more ways, but I only really know about 2 ways that I've, experienced. So the first way you can make money is from Google AdSense. And basically you get paid from the ads that's on your video. So when people click on the video and they watch the ad, you get paid. So to be able to do this, you need to have at least 1,000 subscribers. The rules and stuff be changing, but right now I believe it's the same thing. You have to have 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have a certain number of watch time, minutes, views, something like that. The exact term, I can't think of it off the top of my head, but yeah. So basically what that means is that you just need to have like some videos on your channel already that have like some views, so you can be eligible to start getting paid. It took me, I actually wrote it down, just stopped tracking my subscriber amount recently, because I finished writing in my journal. I love journaling. This is the first time I actually finished the whole journal, like writing, and it has helped me tremendously, like in my life this past year, tremendously. If you don't journal, you need to journal. But I'm gonna insert a clip so you can see better, because I don't think you're gonna be able to see. But basically, I started my YouTube in January of 2019, and that first month I made 71 subscribers. I hit 71 subscribers. I hit 1,000 subscribers until March of 2020, and then that's when I was able to start getting paid, and then it just started going up from there. From March 8th, I grew another 1,000 subscribers, so I was at 2,000. And then in April, I went to 3,000. In May, I went to 4,000. In June, I went to 5. In October, I went to 6. But you gotta understand too, I was taking breaks. Like, I'm not consistent. Like, sometimes I'm consistent, and then sometimes I'm not, because that's just me. And sometimes people forget about you when you're not consistent. Like, they'll forget. So it's like, if you're gonna be inconsistent, then it's like you need to push out a lot of videos at once, and a lot of videos that people actually want to watch. For me personally, it's like I'm gonna push out whatever content I want to for me, and if you like it, then cool. If you don't, then cool. Like, me personally, like, yeah, I know my subscribers love hair videos, but it's like, if I want to post a vlog, or if I want to post a makeup video, or if I want to post a clothing video, I'm going to do that because that's what I want to do. And if people eventually like that too, then cool. But at the end of the day, I want to be true to myself and be true to the things that I like, and be true to what I'm saying. Like, be true to yourself at the end of the day. Like, regardless of the subscribers, of the views, of the money, be true to yourself and post things that you're proud of and that you actually like and that you would actually watch yourself, you know? So yeah, so I'm gonna insert a clip so you can see like how much it grew like throughout the year. But I stopped writing once I reached 15k subscribers, and now I'm at 20k. No, I'm at 19. I'm almost at 20. Look at me speaking it into existence already. But yeah, write it down. Write down goals, write down video ideas, write down, you know, anything that you want to do in your life. Write it down and make a plan. That's another thing I used to do. I remember I wrote down like 100 ideas to do on videos. I probably did half of them. I don't even remember where I even wrote it, but I remember I did that when I first started. I remember when I first started too, I used to send people I knew, like, links, like, subscribe to my channel for me, watch this video for me, stuff like that, to boost my channel. But honestly, I feel like your channel grows the most from people you don't even know, you know, watching your videos, sharing your videos, popping up on their recommended. Like, most times it's not gonna be people you know, and you gotta have that strength in you and that faith in you to keep posting regardless and being consistent regardless. You know, like, people either eventually gonna catch on or they're not, but at least you're being yourself. Another thing people be telling me like about starting YouTube is like they be insecure about certain things, or like they're just shy, or like things like that. And I was very shy and very insecure and very like all that. Like, people used to always tell me start a YouTube channel, or you're so pretty, or you should model, or all these things. But it's like, it's still a scary thing. And even now I be thinking like, wow, like all these people be watching me. It's a little bit like, whoa, like it's a lot. Or even like when clients get their hair done by me and like they found me from YouTube, or they watched my channels before they came, it's kind of just like, whoa, like it's just a lot, because I don't know, like it's just kind of weird a little bit. But I forgot where I was going with that. A lot of people also ask me like, what's the most I've made from YouTube? So far, the most I've made, I think, is like 3,000. I don't know the exact number. I'm on my other phone. I'm logged in on my phone that I'm recording on for my YouTube studio. But the most I've ever made at once from YouTube in one check is $1,857. And Google AdSense page, I don't know if y'all can even see. Can y'all see? I don't know. But Google AdSense, they pay you monthly. So yeah, they pay you monthly. And I don't want to give no incorrect information about Google AdSense. So please, because I'm still not all the way like knowledgeable about it. Like, I know certain things, but I'm still learning myself and researching myself. So definitely do some more research on that as well. But they do pay monthly, and like I said, you get paid from the ads. And also, I forgot to tell you, you also can get paid from sponsorships. So sponsorships is basically like when a company pays you to post about their products or review their products, and they'll pay you. Most of them pay like through PayPal, and it's really, you know, cool too. So yeah, brands will reach out to you. This video is probably all over the place. Like, I don't have no set order of what I'm talking about. I'm just throwing out information, so hopefully y'all catch it and it don't go past y'all head. But the other thing I want to say about copyright is, so when you get copyrighted, they have the choice now where you can like replace the song that's playing in your video, or just cut out the sound completely, which I never do, because sometimes I'll be talking in between and I don't want to cut that sound out. And yeah, so basically when you get copyrighted, you just can't get paid for that video unless you replace the song or cut it out. And a lot of times I just replace the song with like music that they have from like the YouTube library or whatever, and I just do that. But I really hate having to do that. Like, it's really an inconvenience. So that's why I'm glad I found that YouTube channel that has all like the background music, so I can just use that when I'm lazy. But I really need to find somebody that makes beats or makes really good like remixed songs that aren't copyrighted. But yeah, so yeah, basically when you start a YouTube channel, you just gotta be yourself. Set trends. People love new things. Set trends. Do things that, you know, can make you stand out. Have a good personality. And I don't want to sound like shallow or anything, but you know, being pretty is cool too. Like, for real, like people love pretty girls or like funny girls, smart. It's a big bee outside. Like, it was huge and it hit my window. It's huge. But yeah, people love pretty girls. They love, you know, the natural hair girls. They love the girls that be doing like big chops. They love girls that be braiding. They love clothing hauls. They love girls that can design. They love girls that can cook. And I don't want to just say girls, boys, anything you want to be, they love it. It's a place for you. So you just got to find your place, and you got to be consistent with your place, and you got to stand your ground for who you are and what you want, and stay true to yourself. And you can do anything. And I really hope that I've covered everything that I know about starting a YouTube. Oh, also, when you start a YouTube channel, you want to download this app called YouTube Studios, because it shows you like all your analytics, which basically is like your revenue, your watch time, your view count, it just shows everything on there. So download that app too if you are trying to start a YouTube channel. And yeah, just start. Don't let your insecurities take over. Like, for real, what you might be insecure about, someone else might think is so beautiful. Like, I had a comment the other day and it was like, her upper lip is amazing. And nobody ever told me that before. Like, people have told me they like my lips before, and that's not really a big insecurity to me. I really didn't even notice like that my lips was like unique until like middle school or something, somebody asked me like, is my lip swollen? And I'm like, no. Like, I didn't even notice anything and ever since they said that, it's like I was like a little self-conscious, or like not even self-conscious, but it's like I always just noticed or just looked at that. So it's like when somebody made that comment, I'm like, that was a little weird, but thank you. Like, thank you, because it's like, it's okay to be different, and it's okay to not look like everybody else. It can still be so beautiful. And you know, it's just crazy how other people can create insecurities in your head sometimes that you probably didn't even have before, or you know, but you just gotta stand strong in who you are and who you want to be, and embrace yourself. Because one thing I had to realize, and this has nothing to do with starting a YouTube channel, but maybe it does, but one thing I had to realize is that you are not gonna look like anyone else ever in your life. You might get surgery, you might change certain things about yourself, but at the end of the day, you're gonna look like you. So it's like being envious of like other pretty girls you see, or like just anybody you see, is kind of like pointless, because it's like you're never gonna be them, and you shouldn't want to be them. You shouldn't want to look like them. And also, it just made me realize I need to embrace who I am and what I have a little bit more, because this is the person that I'm going to be seeing for the rest of my life. This is the face I'm going to be seeing for the rest of my life. So I need to embrace it, and I need to learn to love it. Even if I don't love certain things about myself now, I need to learn to love it. So even if I feel like I don't look the prettiest, I'm going to tell myself in the mirror, you're so beautiful today. You look so pretty. You look so pretty. Like, your skin is really glowing. Like, seriously. And after a while, you start to believe it seriously, because when I look in the mirror now, it's like, wow, I look so pretty. And I really be believing it. And at first, I really didn't. Like, I really, really didn't. But it's so important to just be nice to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Talk sweet to yourself like you would talk to somebody else, or talk to somebody you're in a relationship with. Talk like that to yourself. Do nice things for yourself. I saw a TikTok, and it was for this couple, and it was like they put things in a bowl. Like, they wrote down things and folded it up, and they put it in a bowl of like just nice things to do randomly. And then I saw somebody in the comments, and it was like, I think I want to do this for myself, like nice things for yourself, like not even for like a partner in a relationship, but for yourself. Like, and I said, I'm gonna do that. Like, just doing nice things for yourself, like little things that would make you happy that you would want somebody else to do for you. Like, just doing it for yourself can really, I feel like, could really make a difference and just make you look at yourself differently. And there's nothing wrong with loving yourself. You know, you don't have to feel like bad for loving yourself, or feel like you're conceited, or let other people make you feel bad for that. Like, no, it's nothing wrong with loving yourself. It's nothing wrong with trying to learn to love yourself. It's nothing wrong with doing nice things for yourself. Like, do that. And don't let anybody make you feel bad for wanting to do that. So yeah, I know that didn't have nothing to do with, you know, starting a YouTube in particular, but I feel like it did, because I feel like that's like a main thing that people think about before starting a YouTube, and why they be like kind of hesitant, because of insecurities. And yeah, and I feel like YouTube has really boosted my confidence, not even because of nice comments, but because of myself, because it's like I'm putting myself out there, like really, like for the world to see. And it's like, I could either listen to negative comments. That's another thing that you need to know about before starting YouTube. You're gonna have negative comments and weird comments, and you gotta learn to, I told myself I'm only responding to love, period. I'm only responding to love, and that's the only thing I'm giving my energy to these days is love. If it's negative, I'm deleting it right away. I used to reply and snap back. I used to, you know, just do all this stuff. Now all I do is remove it and go on with my life, and only respond to the nice comments, because you be putting all your energy into negativity, And that really brings you down. And I saw something, I was watching some interview, and it was like, you can't bring someone down without going down too. And that was just so true. That was so true. You cannot bring someone down without going down too, because you in that energy of being, you know, negative. So it's like, I told myself, I'm not even gonna entertain negativity no more in my life. Like, I don't even have space for it no more. I don't have time for it no more. So that's one thing you also need to know. You're gonna have negative comments sometimes, or just weird people. And you need, one thing I also realized is, if you're negative, it's something in you that's broken. It's an insecurity in you. It's something that you're projecting onto others about yourself. It has nothing to do with me. So it's like, anyone that's being negative, they're hurt, they're broken inside. And now I realize that, because nobody out of love is going to be moving in a negative way or in a hateful way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I realize that. And when you realize that about people and you learn that about people, you move differently. So yeah, I say all that to say, you can't let the comments get to you. But like I was saying before, because I got sidetracked, I feel like YouTube has boosted my confidence, because it made, and probably growing older too, it made me just not care. It made me not care. Like, if I like it, then that's all that matters. It made me really not care about how people would feel. And that's crazy, because it probably would be the opposite for someone else, because it's like, it's so many people's opinions. And it was like that for me. But I feel like letting it stop me and continuing to keep going and learning more about myself and who I am and who I want to be as a person, it changed my perspective, you know. And I don't know y'all, I don't know, but I really hope that I answered any questions that you might have had about YouTube, about starting YouTube. Like I said, download the YouTube Studio app, download the YouTube app. I edit on iMovie. I use my phone to record. I used to edit on my phone, now I edit on my laptop. I use a ring light that I got off Amazon, and I need a new one because it's broken. And I had this for like, what, 2 years, 3 years? So yeah, like, you just gotta start somewhere. You just gotta start. You gotta be consistent. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta love yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Research anything that you want to do. Write down your goals. Write down, journal, you know, all that stuff, y'all. And I really hope, if you have any more questions, I can do like a part 2 of things that I probably missed, or, you know, and maybe it can be a little bit more organized for y'all. So yeah, but thank you to anybody that supports me and just wants to see me do good. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I just appreciate y'all. And anybody that wants to start a YouTube channel, start it, please. Okay, like, start it. It's all right. You don't have nothing to be scared about, worried about. Yeah. So see you next time.